All right. All right, all right. Now, before we get too much into it, gonna do a quick stealth boy, and I shall be right back. Told you it was gonna be quick. I'm already back. I'm already back. I went and got me some strawberries. I'm going to consume a few of them because I'm trying to be good and get in shape for TwitchCon. So here we go. This is to you guys. Oh. Man, those are good. All right. Greetings, pioneers. All right. Continue where I left off. Let's go. Oh, man, that's a big strawberry. Look at that sucker. Look at that one. That's a big one. I got a big mouth, too. Alright, as you can see, I got tons of stuff going on. Now, if you've not seen this game, I played it for the first time last night. Oh, I gotta update my game over here. Satisfactory. There we go. Update. Is that right? Huh. I don't know if that's right. That photo seems weird to go along with it. No, I guess that's right. Alright, update, update, update. Let's see if it actually updates my title today, or my game today. It did! Wow! Yeah, there we go. I guess it looks better in full size. Alright, so this is Satisfactory. I made a whole bunch of stuff while I was learning, and then I tore it all down and redid the entire thing. And right now it's working like a well-oiled machine. Let's take a quick tour. So first thing, way off over here, look at this beautiful landscape you got. Way over there, you can see I'm running some power from my main machinery over here. Running the power way over there. Now there's a copper node over there that I'm sending all the ore all the way over here. And you can see it running along. These right here. Running along right into there. I've got another one over there that's running it in here. And I have two lines here. One's doing copper spools, and one's doing a copper spool and then putting it into a wire. And it's just kind of making it all on its own, automated. Now on this side, we have two iron mines. And those iron mines are feeding across into here. Into this kind of combiner here. And it's combining it together and then running it into the storage right here. Now this storage fills up and then it goes ahead and it pipes that into over here, where then it resplits it again and sends it into one forge and the other forge. And it breaks it down into its kind of basic iron ignits. And then from the iron ignite, it then goes in and it's making plates in this one. And then in the other one over here, turn that down just a little bit. And the other one over here, it's making iron rods. So, in theory, I have spools, wires, iron rods, and plates all being made simultaneously without me lifting a finger. Then it goes ahead and feeds them all right back into here in these storage containers. You can see I've got a ton of it now. Filling up quite nicely. Up here, same thing, filling up quite nicely. So I can use that to make stuff. Now over here, we've got some power, right? Our biomass burners. Also, your little place here also uses the biomass burners. Here in the back, I turn my flashlight on. You can check them out. Uh-oh, this one's got a problem here. Looks like it's out of fuel. No problem. There we go. Looking good. Let's go ahead and actually, while we're at it, let's go ahead and refuel all of our stuff. Over here. Over here. Over here. Let's put some fuel in the thing over here. Now, meanwhile, while all those things are powering all that stuff, we've also got a biofuel generator over here. These are going ahead and creating biofuel. You can see it coming out here, and then it's piping into here, and then the biofuel is coming out of here. And, of course, that's what powers everything. is that biofuel. And you see we got about 166 in there. We'll take that out, and we'll go ahead again, fill up all of our power stations. Now, I'm of the mind of having all the power stations together by where my main base is, so I don't have to run out in the middle of the boonies to power stuff up. That's my idea, and it seems to work pretty good. Pretty good. Now, also among these, so I've got 3 of them over there, then 2 right here, and I'm trying to balance it so it's the most efficient power usage. It's also running over here, and there is a mine right there. There's a concrete mine. Concrete mine goes into a storage unit. From the storage unit here, and you see we're getting a lot of concrete built up, into the limestone, which is about 45 per minute going into there. And then when it's done converting it into concrete over here, it then puts it into the storage again. So very, very nice. Now, if you, one of the things I thought of right at the end of the night last time, you see I've got all sorts of power poles as well, is you could figure out based on its production amount, right? This is producing 30 per minute, right? And that is putting that into here. Now, the way you know if it's gaining is to watch right here, right? Is to see if it's feeding fast enough to where it's putting some in and it's taking some out, putting some in and taking some out. If it's diminishing or if it's gaining. And that's one of the things I always think about is it diminishing or is it gaining? And the same thing right here, you can see that this concrete is just coming through constantly. And then as the concrete comes through, then it comes out and goes in that storage. Same thing over here. You got lots of bio material running through here and into here. And I can take the biomass that I have on me now and drop it in there. And that'll just keep going. And this produces about 30 per minute as well. So if this is producing 375 per minute, right, which you think would be a lot, and is piping it into here, then this would get overwhelmed over time, right? It would just get so many in here that it couldn't produce it fast enough. Then you could find the balance, right? Something's producing 45, the other thing's producing 30, and so on. You can figure out all of the math of all of this. And at some point, we'll make a spreadsheet of all of this stuff, like I like to do with a whole bunch of stuff, and we'll get it going from there. I think we took all... Oh, no, we still got the base stuff there. And then we got some other stuff here. Okay, let's sort that. All right, what do we got over here? Do we got any spool? We got plenty of spool there. Let's see if we can do some upgrades or something. A little bit of this action. Let's see what we got in here. Now, we got a bunch of upgrades and whatnot in here that we can do to improve our particular base. Like we got conveyor walls. So we can make all sorts of walls and run conveyors through there and do all sorts of cool stuff. Doesn't interest me at all. Over here we got some jump pads, which, you know, apparently we can jump up in the air and be just fine. And then some walkways. Now I feel like we just want to unlock these just so we can kind of get to the next level. Like right here we need 200 iron bars and then some more iron plates. And we know I have a lot of that right over here. We've easily got 200 there and then 200 here. Easily got that. Let's go ahead and unlock whatever we need to unlock. Same thing here. Select that milestone. Drop those babies in there. Holy jeez! Oh my gosh, that scared the heck out of me. Sprint brain cells. I think I just lost some brain cells. Dropping the lightning. Thank you so much for that donation. All donations and bits are going toward my mods. If you didn't know, you can actually get some free bits. Right there in the chat, there's a little bit button. You click the bit button, there's get bits. You go ahead and click get bits, watch a few ads. You might get up to, I've got up to 50 or 100 bits before. Drop them on the stream because they do help a lot. And then, of course, they go directly to my mods. Is this first-person Astroneer? It kind of feels like it, doesn't it? Feels like a kind of a combination between Astroneer and other really fun kind of games. We played Astroneer last night. We actually finished it. We powered up all the planets. It was a lot of fun. But we'll play it again. I'm going to start a multiplayer, I think, where we all go in and we get into trouble. Really build some big stuff up then. You can see the production at the machines itself. You absolutely can. Also, there are very good calculators for the in-game mats that make stuff easier to go. If you're interested, I can post a link. Nope, I don't want any of that shortcutting stuff. I want to suffer. But I do appreciate it, though. I do appreciate it. I don't like to get shortcutted. I don't like to insta-know. Of course, this is kind of learn to build or learn to play right here. So I do take suggestions. But again, I'm not like an old school type of player. I'm an old school type of player. I don't like to just have everybody tell me everything. I like to learn it as I go along. That's part of the fun. All right, conveyor walls.
To
unlinked.
ensure optimal use of space, navigation, and tidiness, R&D have developed stairs and conveyor walls.
Cool. Let's see. What do we need here? We need 100 more here. But we're just going to do a ton of upgrades. Now we got this all automated. We can literally just go upgrade after upgrade after upgrade. Because we are just crushing it. Up in here. Oh, I got to wait for the pod to come back. I forgot. Pod will return in 1 minute 25 seconds. Alright, so we got to wait for the pod to come back before we get that going. We got this going. The other thing we need to get going was screws. And the other thing. Let's see. What was the other thing? I think screws and plates. Is that what it was? Let's see. Yeah, we got to get screws and the next level plates. Oh, it doesn't give me the other plates. Huh. Definitely screws. I think we have to split that again. And then, you know, put kind of half into what we want to keep and then half I want to go. By the way, this is feeding that up there. Isn't that cool? Pretty neat. It's actually feeding both of them in there. It's feeding these copper wires and then also feeding the wires in here. Because this makes copper wire and then it turns it into wire. And this just stays as copper wire. So we have two of them running and then it combines and then it runs it up there, up above, which is nice. Just, it's convenient to have less storages that I have to go in and out of. Very, very convenient. Alright, so I feel like we could do a bunch of these, but maybe we just don't even need it. We just take them out and put it in there if we wanted to, but kind of fun to have it automated, though. Kind of fun to have it automated, so if I split it early right here, I'd have to take all this out and redo this. Have that split to go into a separate section. And then it can produce screws. I could have sworn that one of these produced the other thing. Oh, maybe it was the other building. Maybe it was the assembler that was the one that did it. I don't know. Let's put it down. What do we need? Put it down. Look at what the assembler does. I think this might be the one that does... yeah, there it is. The reinforced iron also does rotors and stuff like that. So we need screws and plates in there. So we need to split plates and we need to split screws and pipes. So we need pipes. Reinforced iron plate. Oh man, we need 3 of these so we can make all 3 of these things at the same time. I feel like I'm just gonna kind of manually set this up instead of having that run all the time. Just whenever I need that. I think that sounds like a better idea. Alright, let's just do that for now. And if we want to automate all of that, we can do that later on. One of the things you want to look for, I found, are the green lines here. You'll see these like green lines pop up. See them there? You see it right there going along that long ways. That really helps line up your stuff. Especially if you actually aimed it in the right direction, which I did not. I want it to go the other way. There we go. Bam. And that really helps you line stuff up so you can go ahead and match up your conveyors. Well, unless it doesn't want to match up. I have this going in the wrong direction. That's why. That's why. Well, let's probably need to do this elsewhere because there's not enough room right there. I'm gonna put it on the far side. Put it over here. There we go. Now we got lots of room over here. Alright, so we need to start with one storage container and we need to go in this direction. We're going to turn that around. And let's say... Right there. Alright, and then we need, let's see, an assembler. Thanks for that follow, Lion Rat Eyes. Thanks for being here. Again, Spain Bread Sales, thank you so much for that $10. Now, by the way, yeah, no big spoilers, but yeah, tips if you have some ideas or suggestions, or, you know, hey, Kismet, if you did this, that would be more efficient. I'm open to that kind of stuff when I'm doing a learn to play. But when I'm playing like a primary game, like a Fallout or something like that, I do love not knowing. That's one of my favorite things, is not knowing and learning as I go. I find that incredibly fun. All right, we'll put that into there. And it's going to run through here. And then we'll have it go back to another storage container. Like so. Bam, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Alright, there we go. There's only really one thing to power up here, too. This right here. I believe we have enough power going in here. We're using only 8 watts. And this is running up to there. So we can go ahead and just run this straight over to there. There we go. Alright. And right now, that doesn't have anything to run. I feel like we're going to do some reinforced iron there. So we're going to need iron plate, and we're going to need screws. Oh, we need to make screws, too. We need to make screws. So maybe we can put the other one back here, run the screws in there as well. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. We're going to put a constructor back here. At least we're going to try. Maybe there's not enough room. Might have to be offset. Alright, let's try to offset it a little bit. And then run it in there. There we go. Okay. So to do this, we're going to need screws. We're going to need a lot of iron bars in there. How many can we put in? 100. Alright. And so we need more power. Where'd that power line go? But it's full. Right over here. Run this power line over to there. There we go. And what that's going to do is produce some screws and run it into here. Then those screws will run into here, and we'll just go ahead and put some iron plates in here. In there. And that should grab the iron plates and run them into here. Yep, there goes the screws. And then let's see, where's those? It's just running screws right now. Not running any iron plates in there. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. We'll just put all these iron plates in there and let it run. Alright, so it's iron plates into there, screws into there. Now it's going to output the reinforced ones over here when it's done. Let's check that power level. How we looking? Well, only consuming 4 right now. Oh, that one went off. That was using too much power. Yep, too much power on that one. Alright, so we have to figure out... We got to rebalance that power, so we have to take all of this out. Well, that is a huge bummer. Now, one of the things you can't do, or at least I haven't found out, if you guys know how to do this, let me know. Oh, there it is! You just roll over the line. Oh, we're trying to figure out how to get rid of the lines. Duh. Oh, we did. Okay, we just figured that out. Yay! Okay. We're having trouble trying to figure out how to take out the line if we didn't want it to be in there, but there it is. Just aim it at the line. Duh. No wonder I was so tired last time. Apparently, could not figure that out. Alright, so that's all back up and running. Let's check this one out. This one could use some more. So, let's go in. Oh, gosh, that helps a lot. That helps a lot. Let's go ahead and just put a power pole right over there. Then we can run it from here to here. Oh, man, that one little thing right there. That's a lot of help. And then this one over to there. There we go. All right, now we got it going. And so now our thing has enough power. You got to balance all your power and whatnot. So we finally figured out how to remove those lines. I was like, there's got to be a way to take the lines out. And then I kept having to take the whole thing out, or I took this whole thing out. I knew I should have thought of that because of Fallout 4. I thought I had tried it. I guess I had tried it and missed it. There we go. I'm over 350 hours in this game, so I know what I'm talking about in this one. Well, there you go, True Bark. Yeah, I just started playing it. I've had it forever, for months, since it came out in early access. And I thank you, by the way, this is a sponsored event. I should probably put sponsored in the chat. I got this donated to me by the awesome people over there at Satisfactory. I do appreciate the code to check it out. Sponsored. Update my title. Hashtag sponsored. So they sent it to me just to check it out and whatnot. I appreciate the code, and I get a lot of offers for games, but I just don't have enough time to play them all. But this one looked really, really fun. This looked like my type of game. So I've literally played it for one day for 6 hours straight. That's how you know you're having fun, when you're really, really playing it a lot. All right, let's go get some more biofuel while we're at it. And we got ourselves a chainsaw. We're going to go around and get ourselves some fuel. In this case, we're going to get some wood. Again, the whole point I've been finding here in the early game is to automate everything. Automate it all. You know, and if you're running around, grab all these random leaves, but the wood one is much, much quicker to grab, and you're going to end up with a lot more stuff. And it does like an AoE of your area too, which is interesting. You like it just gets like the whole area. I just don't like leaving loot behind. So if I see loot, I want to get that loot. Reminds me of the chainsaw in 7 Days to Die. Another great game, by the way. Love me some 7 Days to Die. In fact, I love it so much I gave away 70 copies of it here on the stream. I'm sorry you weren't here. I know some of you at work. I know some of you in my stream have won it. What if you can hit rocks with this thing? Nope. I don't think... I noticed that it highlights the stuff that you can do stuff to in white. You know, when you're here, you might as well grab all this extra loot just laying around. Tons of extra leaves and stuff. And we've been using a lot of fuel, so we're just trying to grab what fuel and plants and whatnot we can. Cutting down the whole forest at this point. I was a little afraid I'm going to fall to my doom, but so far so good. Alright, that could be good enough. Alright, and I like the fact it gives you a map up there, kind of aims you way back home. Pretty fun. Cut bushes near rocks to destroy rocks? I haven't seen any rocks destroyed yet, but possibly. Possibly. Now, the funny irony is that you need biofuel to cut stuff down to make biofuel. Right? Interesting thing. Now, right over here, I've got two different ones. I've got one over here, which is processing wood. So I'm going to go ahead and put the wood in there. Let's go ahead and sort it. We'll find all the wood here. Doop, 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 doop. Put all that into there. And that'll start feeding that in there. And then over here, we've got one that's processing the leaves into biomass. So we'll go ahead and put all the leaves over there. Now, I've got a bit of limestone and other stuff like that on me. Let's go ahead and process that by running it way over here. And I find when you're taking stuff in and out or you're readjusting things, a lot of this stuff will jump back onto your character, like limestone and things like that. And if you need it, of course, it'll be here in the storage. That's why I make a bunch of storages for stuff. All right, so there it goes. It's now going to go ahead and feed that in. You can see it feeding them from both sides into this kind of combiner and it running into there. And then over here, you can see it doing the biofuel, doing its thing. It's running that along there. We're making tons of screws back there. It's taking the screws and the plates and running them into here. And this is cranking along, making some stuff. It looks like producing 0. Why is it producing 0? Not enough screws, not enough plates. Tons of screws and plates in here. Why is it not feeding? Maybe because it maxed out on screws and plates? I don't know. Let's just put some in there and see if that'll fire it up. Oh, no, it's low power. Oh, that's because I fired it up over there. All right, it's low power. That's what happened. So it doesn't have enough to keep that going. Oh, this is the one that was low. All right, well, man, this is messing with my brain. All right, so we'll go back over here. We'll take this power line out. We'll run this one. Oh, nope. We'll run this one to there. How's that? Oh, that one's off too. Man, it takes some serious power. How much power does this thing take? 15 megawatts. Wow, that's what it is. That thing takes 15 megawatts. Okay. It needs its own power. That's a lot of megawatts. Alright, that's okay. We got it covered. No problem. We got it. No worries. We'll go ahead and just make another one over here somewhere. Let's just make it on the far side. Make it on the far side. Get here. Put it right over here. Normally I like to keep all the power together. Oh, I don't have the concrete. Gotta run back and get the concrete. Concrete. That's not it. Wrong one. Through there, into here. Concrete. Oh, there it is. Whatever. Yeah, that one takes a lot of power, so we got to fire that up. That was fail. I tried. Second I moved, that's the second it puts it down. Okay, and let's go ahead and work on our power again. Oh, it's not I couldn't put it down, I didn't have enough stuff. Ah, okay, now we're going. I could have put it down over here. Alright. So, come on. There we go. Better over here. This way I have all my power together. Much easier to micromanage. Let's put a power pole right there. Run that to the power pole and run that over there. Okay. I'm going to be right next to where all the stuff is stored as well. It makes it convenient. And now we're ready to go. All right. Good to check those power requirements, everybody. Good to check those power requirements because there was no combo in which all of these were going to make that run. It needs its own power thing to do the assembler. There we go. Now it's doing the iron plates. And it's got plenty in here to get her going. I feel like putting even more in there. Let's go. Let's go. With the screws that we got in there. Let's see if we've got any excess stuff over here. Get a bunch of that out of there. Let that run. We'll get a bunch of this out of here. And we'll put this back in here so it keeps running them screws. There we go. And then over here, more metal plates. Alright, I kind of feel like we need one behind here. Just to make this easier. There we go. That's going to allow us to go in and have a bunch of this off of here. Basically just put it back there and then forget about it, right? So we don't have to keep coming back and over here and keep filling that up over and over again. We got lots of everything now. We're just like rolling and stuff at this point. Actually, I put my concrete in there. We got lots and lots of stuff. And now we got lots in that one. We got lots in this one. We could have automated this to all do this and could have sorted it over there and split it, put it in there and made it go in the right thing and all of that. We'll do that later. We'll do that later. Right now we're just kind of just learning the basics of running kind of stuff, and then the more complex stuff and the more complex stuff. I literally built a bunch of stuff and then I tore the whole entire thing down and spent about 3 hours just kind of fooling around with the ideas of how things work. When I first play a game, I will play it and try to understand the game mechanics first. And then as I get a deep game mechanics, I will actually start. I will take everything out or start again from scratch, which I've already kind of done. I started over. I took everything out, rebuilt it again from scratch with the floors here. I really like the floors because everything's at a good same level, and that's easy to line, or at least more easy to line stuff up. I never rush the game. I don't rush through storylines. I don't rush to get stuff done. I don't look stuff up on wikis. I don't cheat. I don't shortcut. I don't glitch. I don't do any of that stuff. I play old school. I take the journey and learn along the way because I find that's my most fun that I have anyway. That's the way I like to play. All right, so we got that going, and now right here we're waiting for this hub to come back up to see if we go ahead and unlock the next one. What do we need? We need, let's see, we got 500 of that. We need 200 and 200 over here. Luckily, we have this right over here. There we go. And again, we want to just keep on producing while we're unlocking one thing after another here, which is very, very nice. Wire, we've got this, and boom! Press the big button. Custom pushing in rockets right now, possibly it's 100% works. Yeah, I just probably not noticing it. Container full. They spike when starting up as well. Are you feeding to December from a single container? No. Are you opening? Are you open to a small piece of advice? Always. Advice is great. Spoilers no are bad. Advice good. Spoilers bad. That's the way I look at it. Don't spoil anything. Like, oh, Kismet, this is what's going to happen if you do this and this and this. But if you say, well, you know, if you line your thing like this, it'll work out better. That is good. I like tips. Tips are fine. Usually. All right, there we go. So we got that going. We got that feeding into there. We got this running over here. How's this looking? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How we looking? Still having problem on power there. Just waiting for... Oh, see, that's not both going in there. I see. We might have to split that one and make both things go into the thing. Kind of one thing to the next thing to the next thing. Because see how it stops it? It's actually stopped it. But yet it's got tons of screws in here. I can manually... Oh, wow. It actually took all those screws and put them in there. All right. Well, put a bunch of screws in there and I'll just let that run. I wonder how many plates I could put in there. Now, think about it. What's the maximum plates I could just put directly in there? 100. Man, I could put a crazy tons of screws in there. That's nice. Let's see. Put 30 more in there. Probably go to 400, I would think. Or more, because there we go. Now we're not going to run out of screws. All right, we'll let that run. That'll chug those out. Got 23 done so far. Let's see if one comes out of there. There we go. Boom, there it goes. Okay, now we got that going. We got biofuel going over there. We've got iron going over here. We've got our screws going there. We have our metal plates going there. So we have just about kind of the starter level stuff done that we were trying to do. So we did iron plates, iron rods. We got wires and cables running. We got biomass and concrete and screws going, and biomass wood going, and biofuel going. So we got all of that going simultaneously right now, and I don't have to lift a finger. That's what I like. You might want to use 2 containers on the assembler, 1 for each input. I was just thinking that same thing. Yeah, and that's what I have over here. Multiple mergers and multiple combiners. Because I think in the long run, it's going to need to switch between, you know, adding a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So it's adding both things at the same time to the unit. Because right now, I'm only doing one input. What is going on? Am I stuck? Stuck there. Because it only has one input going here, but over here, it has another input that I could run it into. So yeah, let's go ahead and just do that while we're thinking about it. Let's go ahead and see if we can stick that storage container over here. I don't think it is. Can't get the second storage container. You know what we're going to do is we're going to bypass. Let's bypass this. And let's take, let's go this way. And we'll take this out. And we'll go ahead and just run it around a bit. I think we need to add a little bit extra over here on the side. Let's add a little bit of something over here. There we go. And then we'll go a little bit of this. Oh, we don't have, gotta go with the pipes. It's always something, I swear. Doesn't matter how much resources you have, you're always running out of something. There we go. Metal pipes. And we'll go ahead. Maybe that's why I couldn't make that second storage. Hold on, let's make a second storage to see if that... Yeah, I need more plates. Conveniently, have some right in here. Okay, let's see if we get that... Oh, yeah. Get that second storage lined up. There we go. Okay, yeah, it does work. Cool. Just I didn't have enough resources. And it's okay, by the way, if you make mistakes in life, if you make mistakes doing stuff both in games and in real life. I actually prefer not knowing. I like learning along the way. Feels like this is just a little bit too far over. This one's too far over. But it is perfectly lined up with it. You'd think you could put 2 storages side by side there. But it doesn't quite look like it's lining up and feels like it's going to be offset. But you know what? Let's just try it. See what happens. I feel like that would be kind of a big oversight. Yeah, see, quite fit in there. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and just kind of offset it back a little bit over here. And then we'll see if we can feed this way. Yeah, too close, too close. I love the fact you can take stuff out. That is a phenomenal feature in here. You know, you do something, you're like, I want to try that again, try something else, get that going. Yeah, it's too like that. Well, you know, it doesn't have to be perfectly square. We can try to angle it if we so choose. Oops. I could kind of just go like this and then have it come out the other side. Let's try that. Put it into there. And then that works. Not as efficient as I'd like it to be, but it works. All right, there we go. Now we got it feeding both items at the same time. And I could I could go over here and I could split my panels down here too. I keep getting stuck on that thing. I could go down here and split all my panel production, and I could send one in here and then the other one up and over. But I feel like I got so much now that I could just kind of manually run it over there. I think it's gonna churn away for a while. Let's take this out of here. And that into there. That is a quite a lot already. And then we'll take these screws over here. Put them there. Now we got them double feeding in there. And now we've got like an endless double feed into there. And then let's see how our plates are doing. Whoa, we got 39 already. All right. Looking good. Looking good. And again, we could have automated all of that, but we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. Let's see. Loving the way it's all looking right now. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's actually kind of cool just to sit here and just let it run, right, to do its thing. And I had, see, the thing about when you make something, I love iterating on stuff, right, which means you do different takes on the same thing. You try to learn from your mistakes. You try to make it more and more efficient. And right when I got off, I'm like, man, if I could tear that down and just do the whole thing again, I could do it 10 times better the next time. Which is like tempting to do, right? To tear the whole entire thing down and make it even better. But right now it's working. That's the important thing. It's not completely automated though. The thing you'd want to do here is you'd want to split your plates and your bars so your bars are running over that way. And actually probably smarter if I turn this whole entire thing around the opposite way. And if I turn it around the opposite way, I could then run it from here, run some of these bars and split the bars. So half of the bars go into this container so I could use it to upgrade, and half the bars go toward making screws, and half the plates go toward the constructor here. And then so I'm making screws, I'm making the plates, and then it's feeding into the thing, and then it goes to an output into a storage, and then it's good, right? And you could do that all day long. So that's something I think I would like to do. And whenever I get that idea, you know the best time to do it? Right away. So I'm literally going to take it all right back out again. Take it all right back out again, because you can always improve upon it. And I find that incredibly fun. Incredibly fun thinking, man, I could have done that way better. Hold on, we can automate that whole entire thing. Let's get her done, everybody. Let's get her automated. Oh, I'm full. I must be full of loot right now, because I can't build anymore. Let's store all of that in there, and we'll get all that. So whenever you see one of these little boxes, that means it's too much stuff, right? Too much stuff for you to carry on your personal inventory. And again, we'll go right over here. Take all, store all. There we go. And that's enough right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to improve upon our design here. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this splitter out. Right here. And we're going to split and then split again. Alright, here we go. So let's take this out and this out. So we've got this making our plates and we got this making our bars. So we want this to go from here. We want some bars to go this way and we want some plates to go this way. Now I kind of feel like we're going to want to put one at the low level and one on the upper level. Just so kind of like what we did over here, but over on this side to feed into our constructor. So let's go ahead and try that first. Let's try that first, and if it sucks, we can always tear it down and make another one. So again, we'll do this. And we'll do that. It seems too close to me. That's too close already. I can tell already. That's too close. Get on out of there. Alright. And back into here. Our personal thingy. Let's say a little bit forward. That gives us a little bit of room to feed our stuff in there. Oh, we got another problem. We got this other conveyor in the way. We might have to go up a little bit and over. Again, want these both to go in the same direction. Okay. Now we want to do a splitter here. So we got one going one way and one going the other way. So, and we're going to feed into here. Alright, and we're going to feed it into here. That's all the copper one, doing the top one. So let's go ahead and work on our feeders. Right here. Logistics. So we're going to go ahead and split this one. Oh, will help if we add some cable. Let's grab some. Take all. Okay, splitter. Right there. And splitter right there. Connect our... Wow, okay, that's like... That connected right to the end of it. Oh, cool. I didn't even know it did that. Connected to the end. Okay, so one, we want to go over here. And the other one, we want it to go, get it out of there. Approaching clearance. You can't get that there. Okay. How about over here? Nope, can't get it out of there. So it's not a good place to split it right there. Okay, we got it. Take that out. Let's take this out. Okay, so not a good place there. So let's go ahead and split it out here a bit. We can go maybe up and over. No, because that's in the way there. Maybe we could have it come out and go up there, and then this one could be on ground level. Let's try that. Let's go conveyor lift here, and then we'll run it in this direction above. There we go. And then we'll try to put a splitter on that. Put it up there. No, we can't put it up high. Okay. Oh, wait, we can put it up there, though. Can stack them on top of each other. Okay. We bring this down into here. Too steep. Alright. Well, let's just build another splitter on top here. Get it going in the right direction. Okay, I feel like this one can come out. And then, oh, that one's floating. I hate stuff that's floating. I could probably get away with that floating thing, but I don't like it when it's floating. So I'm just going to build another one there, just so it doesn't look floating. Alright, then we're going to run this into the splitter. Encroaching on other thing. Huh. Huh. Okay. Well, let's work on this. Alright, we want this to come out and go into here. Approaching on other clearance again. Okay. Out here, no. Out there, yeah, that's gonna be easy. I guess we're encroaching on this clearance here. Probably this could go on the low side now, and that could go on the high side. Let's try that. Let's take this out. Let's take this out. Because this is real simple over here now. And let's go back over here. Take all, store all. Let's go ahead and pick up all of this. And this. And let's see. So this is doing a combine. And let's run that at the bottom. There we go. Okay. And then this one's going up. And we want it to end up over there. So let's take this back out. Let's go ahead and put in our lift. So let's send it this way this time. And then can't quite run it there, but can we just run it straight? Oh, we just run it straight. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so we just run that straight, but we still want to split it though. But now we're getting an idea. Okay, take that out. And then we want to put a splitter in there. So how can we take and do the splitter? So let's take these splitters back out. Here. And we want to split this up there. Can't put it up there for some reason. Maybe split it first and then put the thing on it. Let's try that. Again, I love, this is my favorite part, is the experimenting, right? If I do this and I try that and I do the other thing, does this thing and the other thing do the thing with the thing. Let's try that. All right, then we got a conveyor lift here. And then we're going to aim it this way. And we got a conveyor. Well, that's not going to go there because it's going to cut into that. All right, so that's not going to work. Again, we got to take that out, take this out. So many possibilities. So yeah, let's work on this one first. If I could just literally just run this right out of here, I have a feeling, and try to get it up to there. Yeah. Can't get it to there. But I also want it to go here. So, can I put a splitter on this? I cannot just attach it to the side. That'd be nice to just attach it to the side of that. To do the splitter up there. It's only giving the splitter option down here. Definitely agree with the decision to allow tear down for the full refund. Yeah, I think it's incredibly well done that way. This game does a few screwy things that can cause that hard to figure out. Yeah. Were you just in Fallout 76 in the nuke zone? I swear I saw you. I was Snuggled Nugget. We nuked the Scorch Beast Queen area. We went in there, we got tons of loot and walked around, picked up pretty flowers. And I've got so much loot now that I need to wait till tomorrow because I've already maxed out the legendary vendor and I've already maxed out, or the legendary trader, and maxed out the regular vendor. So mission accomplished for today. And then like last time we went in there, we got about 40 to 70 legendaries in the White Spring. And then we did it the time before that and the time before that. We love running around with tons of people and just getting not only just my crew, which sometimes we have like half the server or more running around at the White Spring just getting tons and tons of loot. But even any randoms that run up, we'll say, okay, make sure everybody, all the randoms can get a shot too. Because what I do is I go in with my explosive shotgun and just cripple everybody. I just cripple all the bad guys, and then everybody can get a shot on, and then we kill them, and then everybody's getting legendaries like it ain't even nobody's business. But I want to get some time in for Satisfactory here. Very, very fun. I'm having a bit of a problem here, though. I would like to be able to split that up there. But maybe I need to run it first. Need to run it out first. Let me think of what I'm doing here. Let me think of what I'm doing. I need some concrete, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Maybe I could run it out and then run it up. Right, run it out. Then do a splitter. Right there. Run it out a little bit. Take that conveyor belt out. Get that back out. See, you always want to double check. See how it doesn't quite line up? Yeah. Like I also got these power poles are in my way. But I don't really want to disconnect everything. We'll get this figured out. Oh! Addie coming in with a massive host love. Thank you so much, Addie. Appreciate that. Come on in, hang out, have a good time, everybody. My name is Kismet, and we're having some fun up here. We're playing some Satisfactory right now. We're playing some Fallout 76 earlier. But there we go. Hate to host and dip, but gotta sleep, no problem. I did a 12-hour stream yesterday. I was playing this, and I thought, well, I'll play for an hour or so. 6 hours later, still playing this Satisfactory. Super, super fun game, though. I strongly recommend it. So if you got to dip out, no problem. Let's give a shout out to Addie here. Actually, I'll do it myself. How about that? Go show some love, everybody. Somebody I'd love to see get that partner badge for TwitchCon. That would be awesome. Go ahead and follow that link. Hit that follow button. Check him out next time he goes live. He does amazing effects on his stream. Feel free to go check him out. Good friend of mine. Go show him some love. And thanks for the follows, everybody. Lion Rat Eyes. We got Snuggle Nugget and Carlos coming in, dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome, everybody. We play lots of different games in here. If you like RPG games, if you like space games, if you like fantasy games, MMOs, and, of course, factory games or fun stuff like that, you're in the right place. We play lots of different games up in here. My name is Kismet. I'm a partner streamer here on Twitch. I got a lot of other partners and sponsors as well. Worked at my partnership for over 2 years and got denied and denied and denied and denied and denied and denied and so on and so forth. And there you go. There you go. Someday, soon, man, soon, we're going to get you there. We're going to do what we got to do. Nice to meet you, kids, at Tips Hat. Right back at you. If I had my Wasteland Tycoon hat on, I could tip you right out. I do have a yellow fedora that I use. People call me the Wasteland Tycoon because I typically make millions, billions, even trillions in games because I learned the deep game mechanics of them. I'm really kind of the game tycoon. Where I learned the deep game mechanics, and I loved the beginning of games where you don't know and you're kind of running around, you're trying to figure things out. How does this work and that work? And I love games where you have like the journey, right? You start off as the noob and you learn a little bit and you learn a little bit, and that helps you learn the next thing and so on. And that's basically what we're doing right now here in this is we're trying to learn how to run this and split this so that we can run it to two different places, one up here and then one over there. So it's going to be tricky. We'll get it figured out. Right now, we've got all of our wires and all of that stuff running over here into this bottom one now. And we're trying to run some over there and some over here. So let's see. So we had this combining over here. But we need to be separate and then combine again. So that is tricky. That is tricky. So... oh, I got an idea. Hold on. Let's try this. We put that in there. And then we do this. And then we can maybe stack our splitters down here. Like so. And just kind of walk those splitters up. To there. Yeah, I don't feel like it's really attaching to that. I feel like it's going in there, but it's not really doing what it should be doing. What if I put like this on it? I can run it there. Run it there. I can't split it. But I can't split it. So if we put a conveyor splitter here, and then we walk that up like that, we would need it to be forward a little bit more. We'll get this figured out. I mean, this is my favorite part, is the figuring out part. You know, you try a bunch of different stuff. And at some point, if I get stuck, I'll be like, all right, everybody, just tell me. Because I know some people in the chat right now are just like, Kismet, I can tell you, bro. I can tell you exactly how to do that. I've done it a million times. And I appreciate you not telling me. I appreciate you giving me the freedom to make my own mistakes. And I suggest in life, give yourself the freedom to make mistakes. It's okay. You're going to make a bunch of them. Everybody does. There it is. Ah, but not quite. Not quite there. We got to move that forward a little bit. We got there, but we didn't get the other side. Like, we can go here. We go here. And this? No. No, close, though. Close. Be nice if this was straight across from this, though. See, this needs to be straight across from that. So, again, I love this part where you just take it right back out and, you know, hey, I screwed up. I gotta fix it. Now, this is going straight across, so in theory, we could grab the splitter, use this as a lineup point, and bring that straight across this way. Turn this that way. Use this to line this up. Like that. Then run this back. Run this across to the splitter. Here. Then we need a merger, which we can't merge. We can't merge. Okay. Bummer. I can put it up on top to merge it. So I need to split, and then I need to merge, and then I need to go into that one. Well, one that goes into a merge and one that goes into a split. Hold on. Hold on. I just had another idea. Hold on. Let's take that out. And let's take this out. Because we need it to split and then merge. So, oh wait, no, we wanted to keep that. So we could split it at the lower level. Or we could merge it at the lower level. But this has to split here. Let's try this. Let's put the merger in the middle level. And then we want this to split, so we can run this into there. And then have it split there. Like so. And we can turn it this way, so we can bring it in from here. So this one's splitting on the bottom one. This is a merger one in the middle. And then we have a splitter one up at the top. Like this. So this one is now splitting at the top. This one is splitting at the bottom. And then we're going to run it from the bottom up into here. Whoa, that's wild. And see if we can get it to go around in here somewhere. Can't go that way. Can't go this way. All right, well, that's not going to work, but we can try. How about here? If we come out here, can we go up into there? No? We can bring it out a little bit. And bring it up to there. No. Can't go into there. Nope. Run it into there, but that's not really what I wanted to do. Can I run it up there? No. All right. Well, this one can run up. Yes, that can run up. Okay, so the merger can run up there. Well, this splits, but does not go up there. I feel like I'm getting close. I feel like I'm getting somewhere. Little by little, everybody. So there's a merger there. All right, let's do the merger up higher. Let's take this one out. And that one. We'll take this out. And we'll put the splitter for this one. That goes into there. And then it needs to split and then merge. Let's try a splitter up higher. And can we take this out and run that up to here? We can. Okay. There we go. So that's going in there, splitting that way. And then can go across into there. Or actually, nope, over to there. How do we get the one at the bottom, though? This is fun. I'm digging it. Kids with amazing life lessons, right? Yes. Out of one awesome stream into another. Well, thank you. Thank you. Just so you know, 4 years ago, I was actually disabled in the bed. Couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything. I had to give up my epic job at Apple. And it was pretty amazing. But I had to give it up because I had sleep apnea and vertigo. Couldn't go anywhere. So I decided to do something else I love in my life. When I started playing games about 4 years ago here on stream as a professional streamer. Though I've been playing games my whole life. I'm the OG. I'm the original gamer. From back in the 70s, the very first console, the Magnavox Odyssey. I played Commodore. I played with the first joysticks, the first paddles, the first floppy disks back in the day, the 8 1/4s, and then the smaller ones, mainframes, $1 million pre-press systems, and other fun stuff like that. But you know what I do now? I do this. I play games on stream. Because you know what? In life, you got to do what you love to do. And that's what I plan on doing. I feel like I should be able to get to that bottom one there. I wonder if I can put it on top of this thing. Can I put it on top of it? I think I can. Bam, right there. Yeah, and then down in there. Oh! All right, now we're making some progress. There we go. All right. All I got to do is get this into a merge thing now to get it in here. I got to get it into a merge. All right, merger thingy. Right there. Now, how do I get this thing into this merger thingy? How do I get you in there, bro? All right, so we thought of something. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. You just set it on the edge of that thing and run it down in there. Why is there no ore coming out of there? Oh, my power ran out. I ran out. Oh my gosh, I got tons of fuel in here. All right, power ran out somewhere. Let's go get. See, I see it not working. I'm like, uh-oh. That means we need more fuel. Let's fuel up all of our places here. How are we looking over here? More fuel for all of these. More fuel in there. Okay, there we go. How's it looking now? Yeah, plenty of fuel now. It's kind of nice when you get the fuel running there. Then you don't have to worry about it because it's just processing fuel the whole time while you're trying to figure out what the heck you're doing. Alright, we're going to get this solved. Now, I kind of feel like maybe I could just run it off to the side and fix it over here. Alright, just run it over here and then fix it and then run it back to make it go where I want to go. See, like, look, this is feeding bars in there, and that's what I wanted to do. But I wanted to merge the bars and go up into here. You know what? Maybe I want to move this. Maybe I want to move this back. Maybe that's what my problem is here. Maybe I want to turn that. Hold on. Let's take this out. And let's take these out. Alright, I gotta offload some of this loot because I'm gonna have so much. Take all, store all. Not that one. Store all. Okay, there we go. Let's get our loot here. Take all. Store all. Alright, I feel like those containers there are what blocking me. Making it more difficult. So, let's actually take... Actually, I kind of like that, how that's going down like that. And this is a merger, but I don't want a merger there. I want a splitter up there for this other one. And I want that to come through this way. And I want this one to come through and go into that top splitter so I can run it up nice and high into this other one right there. All right, very nice. Okay, now we got the two things that we're looking for. The iron bars and the metal plates. Yes, I think those are metal plates. Whee! Bouncing around all over the place. Whee! Yes, metal plates and iron bars. Okay, going in two separate things. Alright. So we got that going that way. And so we could go ahead and turn our storage so we could have one go this way, one go that way. Good question. I gotta merge and then merge. Well, maybe this way. Let's put that there, and let's put this here. Oops, done screwed that up. Screwed that top one up. It switched my rotation. There we go. Okay, so now we want to combine these ones and these ones. Now this is already being combined, so this is pretty easy. This one just goes, boom. Easy. Now this one needs to go to a combiner over here, a merger, let's say right there. So we'll bring the second one here, and then the third one, that too steep? Too steep. Okay, then we'll take this out. Take that out. And we'll put two mergers in there. Again, we want to be able to run it into the top one. Let's make sure we can run it to the top one first. Can we run it to the top one? No, we cannot. Okay. Alright, so that's good to know. Okay, so now we want a merger up here. And we want to run this to the top one. There we go. And we want to have this one run in there. And then this one run in there. We're in business! I told you I'd figure it out, everybody. Nailed it! Whoop, whoop! Alright, awesome. So it's coming out of here. It's running our pipes in there. And it's going to run pipes in both directions. So it's running the pipes you can see up there, and the bars down there and up there. That's awesome. And then the other one here should be producing. I can't see a dang thing. Hold on. Let's put it in a tower. Let's put it in a tower so we can see what the heck we're doing. Logistics. What the heck is that tower? Lookout tower. All right, that's what we want. Let's stick a lookout tower right in here somehow. We can get it in here. That might be too big. Too big. That's okay. We'll just climb up there. Where's my ladder? All right, we'll just climb up there. There we go. So there we go. Wow, that is awesome. So, all right, so those are going that way. We got plates coming through. We got plates coming through here, merging with this, coming out in here. So we got plates and bars going in here. We've got plates and bars going into a separate one over to here, which will eventually go to screws and into the builder, and so on and so forth. We got that done. We crushed it. That's an amazing story. You had quite the journey and amazing success afterwards. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. You're welcome. That is the short version. I give you the long version, but I've said it many times on stream before. I try to keep it short. But there we go. Now that is awesome. Now look at how the this one's merging as well, going under into the bottom one. This one's going into the upper one. Very, very cool. I could have just ran that one in the bottom one and ran this one in the top one. But that's okay. This gives me access to both of them. Because when I'm over here and I'm upgrading my thing, I want to get all that stuff and use it to upgrade my base here. So that's what I'm doing, my little platform. But I also want to split that up so that it's kind of, feeding both things at the same time. Okay, we got that going. Now, we need to get on to the next thing. Whee! Which is then taking these pipes and turning them into screws. So, to do that, we need to go in and we need to do production, constructor, and we want to add a constructor on the end there, but we don't have any plates because I put them all away, and I got to go get them right over here. Whoop, wow, we got 75 of them. I'm making a ton of them. All right, again, constructor, and we'll hold down shift, and we'll try to get it lined up, but I don't think it's going to line up, is it? Nope, I think it's too close to that conveyor. Too close to the conveyor, so we're going to have to offset it a little bit. That's okay. We'll offset it a little bit. We'll see if we can get that fixed. All right, and then we'll have to do a little bit of a zigzag here, but such is the way it goes. All right, so that's going to go into there, and this is going to produce screws. All right, so that's coming in there. That's going to produce screws. Now we got to remember what power we're running to what. I don't even remember. Right now using 0 watts. Okay, so this is running to this, which is also running over to there. We can go ahead and just start this up, run that over there. Okay. And that's going to produce our screws. And, I feel like I want to fill in the rest of this here. Hold on, let's fill the rest of this in. Oh, we had some concrete. Let's go get some of that. There we go. And that's cranking away on making screws. Oh yeah, awesome. So making screws there. And this is metal plates. So this literally just can run straight in there, and this can run straight in there. I feel like this is going to get backlogged with screws. So I feel like I might want to make a container for the screws. Yeah, a nice storage container for the screws in case it gets backlogged. There we go. All right, then it has a place to output the screws to, and it will just store those screws. The problem is if you're running a production and either this machine's going faster than what it's producing ahead of it, or the machine behind it, and so on, that I feel like if you run it into storage, that if you have an unbalanced production, at least you'll have a kind of a cache. If it's producing too much stuff too quickly, you'll have a cache to put it into the storage, and then if it needs it, it'll just keep going. Always a good idea. Okay, and then that's going into there. And let's go ahead and put down some more of these babies. Like that. Now, we've got our screw production and our plate production. So then that leads us to our assembler, which we need more spools and our other stuff. Okay, let's go get that. We got stuff going all over the place. That's cool, man. That's cool stuff. Okay, so we need this, and we need these. And what else do we need here? Maybe a little bit more bars, a little bit more plates. Okay, just, you know, as a backup. We got that running in there. Now our assembler. And we want to have it where we're getting kind of two things at once. So we'll just go ahead and line this up off of that one. Best we can. Feel like we can just... Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to offset it a little bit, just so it's not right up against that other thing. That'll be fine. Okay. And out of here. Oh, a little too close. A little too close. Back it up just a little bit. There we go. And this, go into there. Okay. That goes into there. This is going to come down. And then run all the way into there. That is freaking cool, bro. This game is freaking awesome. I don't care what you say. It's really well done. I give them. I mean, this, like they said, you know what? You know, if Kismet would really like a game, what game would he really like? Let's go make that one. That's basically what they did. They just like read my mind of what would be a really amazing game. All right, now this one over here. Which one is our one that we are using solely for this? It's this one right here. All right, well, let's take this out. And then we will run this one right here. We'll run that to the assembler here. Over here. Right there. And we'll run that, because this is only going to go to this one thing, because it takes 15 power. There we go. So that's going to go there. Is it powered up? No, not powered up. Ran to there, ran to there. What's this doing? Not enough thing? It's on. It's powering up, maybe. Is it on? Oh, I got to tell it what to make. Duh. Okay, there we go. Now I told it what to make. It's going to do its thing. And then one more thing out here, of course, we wanted to go into a storage container. Store our looty loots. Bam. Perfect. And conveyor into the storage. Oh, she's getting fired up. There it goes. All right, and now it's making. Oh, it made one. Okay, reinforced iron plates. So now that's gonna just make reinforced iron plates. Nothing I need to do. It's gonna keep feeding it in there, making screws, and then running those iron plates on the other side. And it's just got, it'll just feed it, feed it, feed it. Okay, cool. Now we've also got it split over here so that some of these are also running over here. So if we need any, we've got all of that in there. And then if we need any of this up here, we can go ahead and access that. And we've got that in there. All right, awesome. That's going to just keep doing its thing. Let's make sure that it is running, though. Let's get up here on the side. Still running? Oh, yeah. Now, we could run whole separate units, because I can see that ore is backing up back there. You could, in theory, run a thing that just does one, and then another one over there that just does the other. So I feel like that would be more efficient, but at this point, we're going to go with that. Go with that. Look at that. It's like a thing of beauty. Thing of beauty, just well-oiled machine, just doing it for you. Ain't got to do nothing. Working away over here. All this power working away, coming down the line there. Running that down over there. Alright, nice, nice. Now, is this as efficient as it can be? I don't think so. I think it can be way more efficient. But that's just me. I think we could really get into it at some point. We'll get into it. Right now, let's go ahead and do some upgrades. Whee! More upgrades. Alright, walkways. What do we need? We need a little bit of poles. Polesy poles. Give me some of these poles. There we go. Walkways. Select. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, and boom. Man, we got lots of that. Oh, more plates. Right there. Big red button, launch pad. Boom. Another one unlocked.
Milestone reached. After medical consultation, additional buildings aimed at factory traversal have been added. Walkways can now be accessed in the build menu.
All right, we can go ahead and make walkways now. Stairs left, stair right. All right. We'll get into that later. Oh, down here. Can you connect walkways to stuff? The thing is, I always want to look and see if you can connect it to stuff. Right? Like, what would it connect to if you were going to run it to something? Would it connect to this? Alright, if you get up here, will it connect to this stuff? Feels like you just make it... It'll connect that way. Connects on the outside there. Doesn't necessarily connect to this and all of this. Oh, there's a ladder right there. Let's go up here and look at this. There we go. Oh, maybe we put one up here. Where'd that walkway just go? Organization. There it is, organization. I can't attach it up here at the top. Kind of cool to get up here, though. This is the kind of thing that I could just sit and just watch. Right? Just watch it do that all day long by itself. Bork, bork, bork. This game looks addicting. Yeah, I was going to play it for an hour yesterday. I played it for 6 hours straight. And right now I've played it for an hour and a half, and it feels like about 5 minutes. That's how you know you're playing a game that you really enjoy, right? When you're playing it and just time goes by like that. But I got about another 30 minutes, and I've got a bazillion things to do today. Let's see. So we got that all running. Looks like our power's looking green all along the area here. Very nice. And that's still feeding in tons and tons of it looks like actually that's backlog. Huh. Whee. Looks like it has so much. Wow, we could build more. We could build ones that do more copper, because the copper is backlogged in both things. So it looks like we could double that up, production-wise, because it's producing more. It's producing more ore than it is producing forging down the stuff. And this is full here. And that's full there. It might have been because I had it turned off for a bit while I was doing that. This looks like it's feeding fairly well. Again, because you want this constantly feeding the whole time and constantly filling this up. Yeah, that's full now. That is full. Yeah, it feels like we could probably double the production now or triple the production of what we got now. Yep. We could totally do that. We could add 2 more forges to each things, both the ore and the copper and the steel. We can add more smelters. Oh yeah. Could add more smelters and more copper stuff because that's just massively backlogged now. I mean, it's nice that it has basically an endless amount of resources, but I feel like that's so backlogged. Like, see, this one's not backlogged, right? This one's perfectly running where it's generating the ore, it's putting it in the storage, then it's producing it, and then producing concrete on this side, which is going to get full at some point. What if it does get full? I guess I could add another. What if you add 2 storage containers in a row? There's a question. I would imagine it would go to the second storage container, right? So if you had 2 of these in a row and you had an output on this side, that it would take it and put it in the second one like that. So once this one's done, yeah, see, it's pulling it out. So once it would go and it would fill that one up first, and then it would fill this one up. So basically it'll run for a really long time now. And if I need another one, I can do another one. Then I'll have like multiple containers of a whole bunch of things. So let's just do that while we're thinking about it. Might be a little close. Or backwards. Still feels too close and it's not connecting, so back it up just a little bit. There we go. All right, now I got three containers worth of concrete. So that's just going to come through there, put it into here, and then put it into here, and that can just keep running until all of those are full. All right, I'm not going to have any shortage of concrete anytime soon, I don't think. Yeah, this game is crazy addicting. Crazy addicting. All right, what are we doing? Upgrading. We're ready for another upgrade. Oh, we got it. I'm already upgraded. Select milestone. Oh, we got to complete the space elevator. Let's make a space elevator, everybody. Let's do it. Space elevator. Just go stick it off here to the side. So I think the first thing you'd want to do in this game... Holy moly, look at that sucker. The first thing you'd want to do is get your production down. So it's just auto running, right? While you're doing something else. I feel like I want to put my space elevator out here. Let's get her going. Alright, space elevator, how really big are you? You are insanely huge. Okay. Never mind. Oh. Need some biofuel. Alright, he was right about the rocks. The rocks did go away. Some of those rocks did anyway. Those don't go away. Alright, well, we're trying to put down our thing here. Maybe we should elevate it up a bit. What do we need for the space elevator? Kind of feel like we just stick it right out here, but I kind of feel like I want to elevate it up a little bit. Can we bring it up from here? We'll put one of these on here. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. And then something like that. All right. Bouncy bounce. All right. Sort that. What do we got in here? We got screws in there. Let's take those out of there. Concrete there. What's this? Iron ore. I even fit it in there. So much iron ore. Okay. So let's see if we can go ahead and put this up on this side. Yes, we can. Okay. We can just use that as a starting point and build a really, really large platform up here. Oops. Going hardcore, everybody. I mean, hey, we made all this concrete. Might as well use it, right? We're rocking, we're rolling in the concrete right now. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay, and we need to get more resources, but yeah, I think we can put that sucker up there. I don't know which way it goes or what. That thing is huge. Alright, let's get some more resources for it. Alright. So again, we need what? More concrete. A whole bunch of everything. Alright. Store all. And over here. Store all. So we're going to need the concrete. We need 250 of sort it. We need 250 of this. So we got, let's just take 300. Put these spools in there. And we need 400 of the bars. Sort that. We got 70. 100 out, 70 in. There's 400 for that. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Alright. Spools, we have enough, and we just need concrete. Alright. A couple hundred concrete. And we're good. Alright, we're ready to make it. Again, that's what I always feel like this is the better thing to do, is get all the production going. And then once you have the production going, then you can make all the stuff. I feel it's better in the long run. Alright. Now we gotta be able to put this thing down here, though. Got my big fat head in the way. Absolutely huge. Okay. And how do I put it down without me being on it? This has to be something like this. Or I get like this. And then run it like that. Okay. Okay, I feel like we need definitely more foundations. Find out what that glowy thing is up there too. We're gonna need to get more concrete. More concrete. Gonna get all the rest of this. Oh, look out! Boom! Look at the size of that sucker! Whoa! Okay, that's super cool. That's super cool. What am I doing now? I don't know, but that's cool, man. It's got like inputs here. Project assembly form. Load, seal, send. Delivery will unlock tier 3 and tier 4. Load resources. So I need to run these in here. I need to run reinforced iron plates. And I need to run rotors. Into there. Okay. Why does it have 3 inputs though? Why is it so weirdly angled like that? Alright, well at least this is aiming in the right direction. I feel like I need to put more of these angles in here. Get up on there. Alright, what else we got? Got inputs on this side too. No inputs on this side. Oh, wait, there's a thing here. Oh, okay. So that needs to be the other way. That's like the thing, but then it's on the back. So it's kind of like I can run 2 sets of things in there because it needs so much. It needs 75 and 50. So that's a lot to run in there. Okay. Okay, I think I got 75. I think I just walk over here and put 75 in there. At this point. I got 60. I got 100 on me right now. Can I just put it in there? I can. I can just put it in there. Well, let's switch this to producing rotors. But now it's going to need iron bars. So, what can we do? We can take this out, and this out. And now this has got iron bars. How much screws are in here? 204. 49 in there, so we do need to keep that going. Maybe stop the split here temporarily and run all of those in there. Yeah, stop that split there for right now and just run them all that way. Now they should all run this way. Kind of a convoluted way of going, but it's going. Probably could have just left it in the splitter, but okay, we'll let that run, and that will run into there, and then we'll split it over here. Do a little workaround. Splitter. So this is going to come out here. Ah, I'm stuck. There we go. So now it's split and it's going in making screws, and the bars are coming down here to make the other poles, make the rotors. So now it's going to make a bunch of rotors. In theory. Here it comes. And then it should start up. There it goes. All right, so now we just need rotors. Now, I guess we could feed it right in there when it's done. Let's just do that. What the heck? Yeah, so you can, in theory, feed multiple things in there simultaneously, like all of that. But I just kind of manually put these plates in there. But we did the rotor, so I feel like I need to make a plates one, too. I feel like also I need to make a thing that does a whole nother group of that. Yeah, that makes two. You got two lines. One that's making rotors, one that's making the higher end material as well. Good morning, Gwen. Man, I'm having so much fun in this game. I've only got about minus 2 minutes left. I did my cut and I have stretched already. At least I did an hour and 53 minutes ago. Let's go ahead and get some raid targets ready, because I feel like I think we're pretty squared away here. See, this is the kind of game, like right now, where you're waiting for these rotors, that you literally just get up and walk away and just let it run, and then come back and see what happens when it fills up with rotors over here. Because this is going to fill up eventually. Right now it's got 5 of 50. And it's not going really, really fast. I mean, it could probably go way faster, especially if we had a whole second line of bars, we had the rotors going, and we had that going. I don't know what happens once you get this done. Maybe you got to unlock tier 3, and then it goes from 75 to 400 and 400. But I feel like at some point you should just have the whole entire production feeding in there. And it's better if you have the end goal in mind and work your way backwards. See, like as I learn new stuff, I think of the end goal and work my way backwards. Right now, the end goal is to power up the space elevator. So I would want to create the iron plates and the rotors, but then I want to be creating them both at the same time. And it seems like I want to be making 2 of each of those running into this side and 2 running into the other side. And then I would be just feeding them in like crazy, because I have a feeling that what's going to happen is going to start being more and more and more and more to get this going, right? Instead of just having 8 of them, you know, you'd have a lot more. What if that update's live? Or do I, when I get out, it does it? I feel like they should be coming along there. There's 9. Here comes 10. Yeah, it's going to be a while. I feel like you might want to do multiple of these, especially the rotors that look like they take a lot longer, and it could be because these bars are taking a while to get there. How many bars do we have in here? You know what, I'm just going to grab some bars, speed this up a little bit from over here. I know I've got a ton of them sitting around. If I just feed them in directly, like this, yeah, see, that's going to speed that up a whole lot. There's not going to be a pause in there while these feed in there. And we should get them more quickly. Let's see. Yeah, see how much more quickly we're getting it? It was because the delay of the bars getting there. Taking longer between the cycles in which it makes it. Because it's not getting the bars quick enough. Over here, making screws, same thing. See, actually we want to put it here. So it's feeding these faster out of there. There we go. So yeah, it wants to feed those faster. So when those are going through, those are then split faster and feed both sides faster, which is going to get down to here faster. Cool. Whoa. Cool. How much longer this is going to take? That's going to take a while, but we might just wait for that. I don't know. We might just wait for that. Now, you know what that makes me want to do? Tear the whole thing down again. Oh, man. Just optimize it for feeding it into there. Because I feel like that we could be making a lot more of these bars. I feel like we could be making... Because I feel like this is stopping, right? Since this is stopping, that we could be making way more bars and way more things. I'm kind of feeling like splitting this over here and running that back and building a whole nother production like that on this side. Let's do that. We got plenty of resources. Let's give that a try, and while that's doing that, it'll give us something to do as well. Let's get our chainsaw out too and chainsaw some of this stuff. Chainsaw like AoEs the area on which you're cutting, which is awesome. Didn't get that rock. All right. How much concrete do we have? Oh, plenty. I feel like I should put these foundations in my bar, but the second I do that, that's the second I'm not going to need them anymore. This is going in here and splitting that way, and I could split it this way and put a put another maybe 2 furnaces down. I don't need plates at this point. What I need bars. So I could put another smelter here. Let's just put 2 smelters. Screw it. Screw it. We need more bars to make more smelters. What a surprise. Like that's going as quick as it can. 15 per minute. So yeah, the iron bars apparently are the biggest bottleneck. iron bars are being produced there. Those are 15, and these are 15. So plates and bars are at 15, while everything else is like at 30. So you definitely need 2 iron bars on 2 things. I see now. I see. All right. Now we're learning our smarties. All right. Sort that stuff. You know what? Store all of that stuff. Store all of that stuff. Store all of this stuff. All right. 1, 2, 3. 300 of those. All the concrete we can get. Some fuel. Sort. Let's get 1,000 of that. And there's no more bars in there. Okay. We're going to need to steal a few bars from over here. Back up 100 out of there. And so we definitely need both of those. More plates and more bars. So I feel like we want to do a double, right? We want to do like a forge and another forge. Just producing iron bars at this point. So there we go. We have that come out, and then we have it split again. Dang it, it's always don't have something that I need in there. It's too funny. These plates are coming out the other end. All right. Always something I don't have. Something I forget to pick up. All that loot and I forgot the plates. Okay, I got plenty of plates. There we go. Now let's split. Let's double split. So we split the splitter. Then we split again. There. And we run it here. And we run it here. So it's going to run ore all over the place. So that's an input, and this is the output. All right, hold on. This is the input. Oh, that's right. Huh. I think it's just right there, but it doesn't seem to be connected. Maybe I do have to put a gap. I feel like, you know, it'd be cool if you could just connect it to each other. But I feel like maybe you got to put a gap. And then you run that out of there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Then this runs into there. And that runs into there. There we go. And that runs into those. Okay. Then we're going to go in and we're going to create multiple constructors. Of course, we're out of plates. We have to go get some more plates over here. Once I used them all. Oh, there they are. So constructor. No way I'm gonna be able to do that. I'm gonna have to bring that out. And put another constructor right there. That one into that one, this one into this one. Okay, so then this is going to make plates. And this one's going to make plates. And then those plates are going to go out here. And be made into more constructors. And those constructors are going to produce iron rods. And this is going to produce iron rods. Then those constructors. This is fun. What is this game? It's called Astroneer. Not. It's called Satisfactory. It's an incredibly fun game. I strongly recommend it. If you like building games, this is really great. It's a lot, very logistics kind of thing. Very, very fun logistics-wise. All right, so we're making tons of bars. Pick these leaves up. We're making tons of bars. Then we need to go from those bars into screws and into making other stuff. So I feel like we need storage first. So yeah, let's make storage at the end. Oh, that one's not right. That one's right, though. I had to hold down the control key. There we go. Must have offset it right at the last second. Close enough. Okay, push. And now we got those. We'll turn those around and we'll run them to our assembler. What do we need? We need those other things. All right, we'll run back this way and make them. How are we doing over here? Oh, we're done. We're good. Let's go, baby. Sealed it. Now what? And then we sand. Now what? Oh. The motor creates a mechanical force that is used to move things from machines to machines. Okay, so we got that done. And, oh, we got a backlog here. Hold on. Have it keep putting those into there. Yeah, let's have it just keep putting those into there. I feel like everything that you want to make some kind of production, so it just makes it by itself. Right? Like here, you want it to just keep making those things. And then you want to make another one that just keeps making the other bars. And you want one to make that keeps making each and every one of these things. Okay, so now we need to go over here and figure out what we need to do to upgrade to Tier 3. There we go. Coal power. Tractor. 25 has the built-in craft bench, which automatically built up deliver resources to truck stations. The sugar cube. We have a truck station. Coal generator. Burns coal to generate electricity for your power grid. Has an input so feeding coal can be automated. And then, okay, so you can get the coal, run to the coal generator, and the coal will then generate power. Conveyor belt, conveyor belt pole, stackable, conveyor lift Mark II. Okay. And then steel production. Extract solid resources. That's a miner 2. Node is built on. The normal extraction rate is 120 resources per minute. The extraction rate is modified depending on the resource node purity. Outputs all extract resources onto connected conveyor belts. Smelts 2 resources into alloy ignites. Steel ignites. Steel beams. Steel pipes. Motors, what we're looking for. Stators. Heavy modular frame. Encased industrial beam. Alright, improved melee. Inventory slots, armed equipment, a Xeno basher. Industrial storage container. So that does 48 slots. Transfers up 270 resources per minute. Used to move resources between buildings. Woo. Conveyor belt Mark III. Alright, Tier 3, Tier 4. So we got to work on all this stuff. We got to unlock that stuff first. So the first thing is going to be, how do I unlock the stuff that I need, though? I need this. So I need a bunch of these to unlock that. So I've got enough plates. So I need a plate production. I need rotor production. So right now we got rotor production. And we're going to need plate production, which is what we're doing out here. I feel like this is... we need 2 plate productions and 2 pipe productions to do 30 per minute. So I feel like this one wants to be just beam production. Right now, assembler needs 3 of those things. All right, let's go make 3 of those things. I should be making a bunch of those too. Again, makes me want to tear the entire thing down and redo it. We might do that next time. Over here, let's just go ahead and make some right here. We need 3 of these. All right. And we need another constructor. I feel like we'll take this one out. I'll take this out. And then we'll put another constructor. That'll smelt it. So, smelt it into iron plates, make it into rods, make it into screws, and then the screws will go into storage. And this will go into rods only. Then that will go into our big assembler, which will aim in this direction. We can run that way. So this will go into there. And that will go into there. Okay, more power. So, if we're going to balance this, this is 4 watts. So 8 megawatts. 8. We got our smelters too. How much do our smelters take? I'm not saying how much it takes. There it is. Oh, well, right now it's taking 0, but what does it take when we build it? Let's just go look. Smelters take 4 watts, so they're 4 as well. So 4, 8, be 16 for 4 of those, be 20 right on the dot. So 4 of those would be exactly 20. So in theory, if we go in and we do one of these here, I'll offset it a little bit. You get the first 4 going. From that one generator. Let's see. We gotta put power in it. Go. Yeah, I think it burnt. I think it's, you can't have it exactly at 20. So we take one of these out, and the 3 others should run. What's this problem? Oh, I didn't tell it what to make. That would help if I told it what to make. Maybe that's what a problem was. Alright, so I made that run. Well, let's see if we can get it exactly, and then we'll do this. Still looks like it's running. It should be at right at 20 watts. How much is this actually taking? 4 megawatts. That's going 4 now. 4. And 4. 16 megawatts. Okay. 16. So can I get another one going? 16 would be one more going. In theory, should be exactly 20. And that kills everything. No? Still seems to be going. Let's find out. That seems to be running. Make another one. We got it. We got it. We got stuff to do. Gotta get more power. More power. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna collect some more power because all this stuff's gonna be shutting down. Gotta go collect power for all of that too. Now let's get this going first, then we'll come back to that. Alright. And then bam. Now I feel like that's one too many power-wise. Keep this going, right? So that's waiting for stuff to go in there. That's producing. Boom. That's going into there. This is waiting to go. That's waiting for power. And so this is producing power. It's not consuming the power. There's something it's waiting for. That's iron ignet. What's this making? Oh, that's making it into iron plates. That's going to iron plates. And this should be going to iron rods. Iron ignet should be coming in and going to iron rods. That's what I had. Doesn't seem to be powered up enough. There's something going on there. So this runs to here. Runs to that. Maybe because this one's not powering on this side. Let's go ahead and remove this one. And then run that one to this one. So that's producing plates. And the plates are going into here. The iron ignet. Iron ignet or iron plates? Man, I don't. Iron ignet going to iron plates. Iron plates. Nope. No, I got it out of order. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what I did there. Oh boy. Okay. I'm making iron plates and not iron rods. Okay, this is messed up. All right, hold on. I don't need iron plates here. Hold on. Let's go ahead and make this into iron rods. Take this out of here. Now it's going to produce iron rods. Okay, there we go. And let's take this out. Or actually, no, we could have left that in. We could have left that in. Get over this thing. They're too close together. Can't get over that way. Yeah, can't get up and over. This is why you need some catwalks or space between these two. Can't get around there either. So this should be forging and then going to iron rods. From iron rods, it should be going to screws. Put that one as screws. Now let's take this one out. Take that out. And this one should be going again to iron rods. There we go. Okay, that's producing iron rods. Straight iron rods through there. This goes ignits to rods to screws. Yeah, I had one extra step in there. I didn't need the iron plates. For making iron plates, I didn't need to make iron plates. And then this needs to go. And then this goes to here. Oop. Fail. All right. All right, screws going there, iron rods going there, and then feeding into here, which needs its own power as well. This is going to make this reinforced iron plate. And that's going to go to storage container right there. Oh. Turn the storage container. Oh, I do need iron plates. All right, I do need iron plates. Okay. This one's got to be iron plates. I was doing it right the first time. Alright, screwing up. Alright, iron plates. Now that's going to make iron plates. It's going to run it in here. But it doesn't need... It doesn't need this. Ugh. Take this out of here. That's going to run to there. That's going to run in there. Okay. Yeah, see, I was thinking I was trying to make the other one. The other one requires, the rotor one here requires screws and iron rods. But this one requires screws and iron plates. So that needs to go in there. There we go. Okay. Now we got to figure it out. That's going to start chugging out. And there's our plates. Okay. This one over here is still doing its thing. Oh, that one's out. That's because all the power ran out. So we got to get all the power back on again to make the whole thing work. So we're going to go chainsaw some stuff. Let's go. Look for the red light on the farm machine. Also, you can link multiple generators together to have a universal power throughout your factory. Oh, you know what? I didn't know that. I didn't know you could tie all the generators together. See, it just makes me want to tear the whole entire thing down and redo it, because now I need a whole bunch of stuff. I needed to be producing a whole bunch of stuff, and I can be producing just from these two things here. I could be producing a whole bunch, and I haven't even gone and got all of the other locations as well, which have a ton of resources as well. So, and now I have the ability to do coal too, so I can hold down C. Oh, I don't have coal on there yet. I gotta unlock coal. If I can unlock coal, then I can just be running coal up here, and I don't have to do the bio stuff all the time. I can just use coal for my power. I'm getting it. Let's get this going first. Speaking of power, I'm out of power. My chainsaw. Okay, let's put some wood in here. And we need to run this. This is still working. Okay, good. That's going to start pumping that into there. That's going to start pumping into here. And that's going to start making some fuel. Do we have any fuel in there? No. We could, in theory, make our own fuel, too. Oh, we should have got some fuel for my... chainsaw. Good enough. Yeah, again, just makes me want to sit here for hours and just fix this whole thing now. Whoa. I like you always have the backup too. You always have the backup of just running around collecting leaves as well. Go until this thing runs out of power. It's kind of like AoEs everything around that area, which is nice. You get the leaves and the thing. There we go. You get the leaves and the trees and all of that stuff. Our cool space elevator. Neato! Yeah, it makes me want to start over from scratch. Start over from scratch. Build it a different way. I definitely could have made that platform bigger. Platform definitely gonna be bigger. How big is it now? 1, 3, 4, 5. So it needs to be, say, 6, 7, 8 by 8 maybe. Give it extra room all the way around the outside. 8 by 8 needs to be turned where I can feed a ton of stuff in there, because I feel like it's just gonna get tougher and tougher and tougher. The higher and higher tier you get, the more stuff that you have to feed into this thing as well. So you might have one that's coming in, that is the plates. You might have one that's coming in a circle. You got one of the motors, one of the thing. So you just might, all of a sudden, at some point, you're feeding 6 things in at some time, and you'd want to have it, you know, oriented in such a way that you could access all 6 of them, like so. So you'd want to be able to see this, and I did the back of it here, which has this circle. Yeah, so you'd want it to kind of come in through the sides and feed in there. All right. Oh boy, a lot of cool stuff. How are we looking over here? That's running. That's running. But definitely you want to make sure that you have enough enough power. Running in there. Okay, more wood. And more leaves. Now, I feel like I want to do that universal power too, which is going to be much better. But I kind of like the idea also of finding the balance of that. Let's see if we can tie our power together. Yeah, this one definitely needs some power here. Finding out how to perfectly balance that power is kind of fun too. Oh, Dr. Gluten coming in with a massive host. Holy mackerel. Show him some love in the chat, everybody. Show him that epic love. Tons of fuel coming in here. Thanks for coming in, everybody. My name is Kismet. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch. I am playing some Satisfactory and trying to keep my factories running. Trying to keep them going. I'm a total noob. This is my second time playing. I played it for just an hour yesterday, but ended up playing it for about 6 instead. Because it is very fun and super addicting. There we go. Now we got everything back up and running. Now ore is going to be coming out of there. And whatnot. We're going to be getting our ore back going that way and feeding all of that in there. We got that one back on again. Our ore's feeding in here. And how we looking in here? Do we use up all of our stuff? Well, not even close. Not even close. And we are just got a whole big old factory going here. If you guys want to check it out here, let me go ahead and get up on high. Let's see, where's my best spot? Right over here. Let's go up here and let's just take a little peeky peek at what I got going. As you can see, I got a massive factory going right now. What it's doing is just grabbing ore, and then of course it comes through and it converts it into various different things that I'm using to produce various other things. Right, so I'm producing copper wire and regular wire, and I'm producing metal bars and metal plates, and they're all running through this big giant machine I'm making here so that they can go ahead and run into this gigantic cool space elevator I got going. Very, very neat. Thanks for coming in, showing my channel some love. You do enjoy different types of games, space games, RPGs, simulation games, MMOs, all sorts of stuff. I love a good variety of games, probably most known for Fallout. That's why they call me the Wasteland Tycoon. I do try to spread positivity in my channel, show the love. Good to see you, Dr. Gluten. Good to see you. I'm streaming every single day. That's because I'm crazy. Streaming every single day for these guys right here. So every donation, every bit is going to my mods to get them to TwitchCon. Something I do every single year. For about 4 to 6 months, all donations and everything goes to them. We try to get them to TwitchCon every time. We go every single day until that bar is full or until TwitchCon gets here, one or the other. So that's what we're doing right now, kind of doing that kind of fun as well as trying out Satisfactory here for the second time. This is the second time I've tried it out. Oh, and we're already out of fuel right there. Something's going on there. Let's go in here. Let's grab some more fuel. And let's take a look. Oh, yeah, out of fuel there. Let's keep it going. Bam. All right. And again, we have a really cool space elevator running. And we got a lot of other stuff running along here. Get it going again. There we go. Let's get up here on top of this. On top of the burner. Now we're looking for all these to have green lights, these things right here. If they don't have green lights, then that means my stuff is not working. Or if you see something flashing over there, that means it doesn't have enough resources or something to keep itself going. So this is a giant chore in itself. Just keeping all of the stuff feeding into the appropriate thing that you need. But it is definitely doing a very, very good job of it right now. But I feel like I want to tear the whole thing down and start over. Now that I have a better understanding of how that it works, it is very, very cool to make it all work and make it go and do what you want it to do. Kind of feel like this factory thing should be up on the second floor, and then all my other stuff should be down below. Yeah, I kind of feel like that should be up and the rest of this working on, or maybe the rest of my factory should be up And that should be down. But so far, everything seems to be working well. It's just keeping your factory fueled is often a thing we have to watch out for. All right, well, what's going on here in this top part? Up here, this is filling up with plates. That's still running plates in there? Yeah, still running plates into there. So if I had it to do all over again, I would probably make a double plate and a double bar. Because this is producing at 45 per minute. So that's going pretty fast. Same thing over here. For concrete, that's 15 per minute. So maybe 2 concretes going at the same time. I feel like this concrete here might be... Oh no, it's all out of there. No power. Oh, what? What? Oh, we lost power right there. All right. So this is producing 30 per minute. And this is converting 15 per minute. So if we say, okay, it's producing 30 concrete per minute, then what we want to do is we want to have 2 things converting it to keep up with the supply of resources. So let's go see how long it takes, or how many per minute that our one is producing out here. And this is something we should build a spreadsheet about. I love to do old school. I love to play the old school way where you just try things out, experiment, see if things horribly go wrong, which they usually do. Because you don't want this to happen, right? Like right now, it's just sitting here doing nothing because it's not able to feed enough over there. And this is 60 per minute. Holy moly, all right. So that's 60 per minute. The other one's 45 per minute. And we've got 2 at 45 per minute. That is a lot. That is a lot of that. All right. Yeah, definitely important to get that math going on. All right. Ugh. So that's in theory 3 of these, right? So if you're producing 15 per minute and you're producing 45 per minute of limestone, 15 plus 15 would be 30, and then 15 more would be 45. So in theory, you want 3 of these, this splitting into 3 separate ones, which would then keep the production going non-stop, right? Because right now it's bottlenecking because this can only produce 15 per minute. So, but it needs 3 limestones. So do we divide it by 3 to see if that is the optimum? Because it needs 3 limestone. If it's producing 45 per minute, and we cut that in the third, then that would be, essentially, it's using 15 of them per minute. Huh. That's some fun stuff. Yeah, I can spend hours on this game. Yeah, me too. It's incredibly fun. Very, very fun. Again, thank you so much for that raid. Give him a shout out. We are giving a shout out, Gwen. We did. Go show him some love. Give him another shout out, Gwen. Go show Dr. Gluten some love. Awesome streamer pal of mine. Go over there, hit that follow button. I love his fez he's got. I met him at TwitchCon last year as well. I'll be there again this year. We're going to have some fun as well. So go show him some love over there, everybody. And if you enjoy my kind of thing and you like different types of games, simulation games, and all sorts of fun stuff, feel free to hit that follow button and check me out the next time I go live as well. All right, so I feel like we're going to try to finish this up and keep this going. So let's see. And let's try to figure out the math of how this works. So if that's 3 per, and it produces 15, then that should be about right. It should produce just enough to make that run. Now the way we know is if it's going in here and it's producing 30 per minute, and then it goes in here and then it uses it exactly up at the same time, then we know it's working perfectly in tandem with that. And that's what it seems like, because if you divide 3 by 45, it's 15, and this is producing 15 per minute. So that it can produce it at the same stage, or at the same rate. Well, we probably have a ton, speaking of concrete, probably have a ton of it over here. All right, we got a ton of that going. I feel like our copper is the one that's not keeping up. That's producing at 60. It's using 1 copper per minute. So I feel like we could have had 2 forges there. Let's go look at this one over here. Right, because it's using 1. See, the concrete's using 3. So if you divide that by 3, that seems to be on par with the concrete. Over here, this one is producing 60, and the smelter is using one of that particular thing. Smelter is using 1 and it's producing 30 per minute. So in theory, I could run this to 2 different smelters and be just fine. So I could have 4 smelters going right now on this one run. Yeah, that's what I feel like. I could have split this and it would be fine. And here's how you know. You go into the storage. If the storage is full, you're getting too much. That's the thing. I am getting more ore than I can produce through the smelters themselves. 45 per minute. This is 30 per minute. So this is producing faster on the tail end than the front end, which is fine. But still not enough. Huh. Oh, I'm getting tired. Good morning. Good morning, AJ. Man. This math stuff will mess with your brain. Alright, let's go look at this. Now look at this. See, this ore is slowed down too. This is doing 30 per minute of this, but only 15. So you can put the ore into here, produce this, split this into 2. And how many ignis does it need? 2. Oh, okay. So yeah, no, that's right. That's right. That's producing just enough. Is that a power? Yeah, it seems like that's out of power. Yeah, so let's go look at the ore production over here. This is 30 per minute. We got 2 of them producing 30 per minute. And that comes through here. That's 1, and this is 30 per minute. So that keeps up with that. And this is 1 at 15 per minute. So I could produce 2 of these iron rods out of the 1. Ah, okay. Alright, so there's a bit of bottleneck there that we need to work on in the long run. Producing well there. And so we can produce those, and we can produce those motors. Okay. I feel like we're going to do that next time. We're going to come back and do all this. Otherwise, I'm just going to doze off. I'm doing good. All right, let's go ahead and save game. Crushing it day 2. There we go. Confirm. All right. Let's go back to the main menu. Let's get on the Kismet Love Train, everybody. Now, I can play that forever, but I'm going to start dozing off here in a second. I'm trying to do deep math. We'll come back. We'll play some more Satisfactory tonight and have some fun. All right. We're going to go ahead and find somebody to love. I know you guys just came in on a raid, but I've been streaming for about 7 hours now, and I streamed for about 12 hours yesterday. So we're going to get on the Kismet Love Train, try to show somebody some love. We're going to get it going on up in here. All right, I'm going to queue up these raids, clicking a bunch of buttons. We've got that person before. Eventually, we're going to get to a point where I've already gotten everybody. Got all of these dudes before. I feel like we're going to go ahead and raid this person right here. Let's go. Let's do it. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. And we're going to get the raid going. Of course, throw that Kismet Love Train right back in the chat here. Grab it right here, this first one. Highlight it, copy, paste it in the chat. You're going to earn Kiz Caps for the giveaways here in the stream. Paste it right back in the stream there. As well as you can go ahead and just type, if you're on mobile, you can go ahead and just type a heart or your favorite emote. Or just type Kismet Love Train in the chat to earn that. My mod's going to count it up. They're going to dish it out. You got about another 20 seconds, so go. Go, go, go. While we're getting it going and getting ready to drop some love in this person's raid. Drop this person in someone's channel, I mean. Yuzi Unzi Sauce has 107 followers. Right now, 6 people on his channel. We're going to go blow it up with a raid, and I'm going to immediately go to sleep because I am super tired. Oh, man. I just want to sit there and play that Satisfactory all the time. I might start tonight with Satisfactory. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that just on Wednesday. And try to get that figured out. And I might start a whole new game. Start over again. Because I feel like that's the way to go. Like, start over again. Start from scratch. And see how the game mechanics work from the very beginning if you just optimize it at the very beginning. All right. Maybe. We'll see. Or I'll just tear everything down and rebuild it. Probably the second one. Because we have tons of resources. And we can just rebuild all the stuff. Instead of waiting for the resources to generate again. All right, so we're gonna go show them some love. Come along with me, everybody. Hit that follow button. Drop that raid in there. Go ahead and dish out those caps we already did. And I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also, check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.